I'm Sandra Felton, and I'm reading from my book called The Little Girl's Tales. And this is one of the tales in this book. It's one of 29. These are all fairy tales of a sort, but they're designed for adults, for grown-up people who love to revisit some of the eras of their childhood and maybe improve upon them as they go. This is called The Hollow Boy, and it's subtitled The Pain of Change. Starts out, as all good fairy tales do, in this way. Once upon a time, there was a town made up entirely of little, flexible clay figures. They lived in a railroad town which sat beside a toy electric train railroad set owned by a little boy. In this town was one little clay boy who looked like everyone else, but in one important way was different. He was hollow inside. No one knew this except him, because he could feel that he was only a thin covering on the outside of a space within. As a result, this little clay boy had to take special care of himself, because he was not as strong as the other pieces. He could not play rough games, lest he be set upon and collapse. He was careful not to be burned, lest he be left with a gaping hole over nothing. He made it a point not to become over-emotional, too sad, too happy, too excited, or too angry, lest he forget himself and pierce the covering, which was the essence of himself. Now, the question that we begin to ask ourselves as the story unfolds is, are we in any way like this little boy? That is, are we trying to protect ourselves from something that's hidden, and we are not becoming the fullest self that we can be? So that's what this story is all about. And if you want to know how it ends, and of course it's always happily ever after, the book is available on Amazon, and I hope you go there and at least look at some of the reviews. I think you'll like it. My name is Sandra Felton.